We have to win 2023 elections, no alternative, Buhari tells APC campaign team. Buhari gave the charge on Monday while speaking at the inauguration of the Tinubu Women Presidential Campaign Team in Abuja. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari has asked members of his All Progressives Congress (APC) to develop strategies to ensure that the ruling party wins the 2023 general elections, as there is no alternative to the party's victory. Buhari gave the charge on Monday while speaking at the inauguration of the Tinubu Women Presidential Campaign Team in Abuja. Represented by his Chief of Staff, Ibrahim Gambari, President Buhari said the inauguration of the APC Women Campaign Team was a very important component of the party's activities for the general elections. The news agency of Nigeria quoted President Buhari as saying that, "To this end, I call on all members of this committee to take on this great responsibility as a testament of your selfless service to the APC. I strongly believe that this committee will take the APC to greater heights by developing and implementing a collective and inclusive party strategy to ensure APC victory in the 2023 election, because there is no alternative to our victory." He further advised the campaign team not to limit their activities to Abuja, but extend it to all the LGs in the country, adding that women had remained the most supportive group in its mission for a better Nigeria, while urging them to work for the victory of Bola Tinubu, APC presidential candidate. The mission that lies ahead for the committee is very clear, and time is not on your side. As this launch is being hosted in Abuja, we must remember that the real work lies in far places, away from Abuja. The task at hand lies in over 1,000 wards, and 774 local governments across the country, where party faithful will have to make a case before fellow citizens on our party's candidate by articulating the vision and the program for the country. The campaign should therefore resist the temptation for it to be turned into an Abuja activity. Throughout my political journey and my tenure as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, women have remained the most loyal, the most supportive group in my mission for a better Nigeria.
Buhari to spend another 1 trillion to fight Boko Haram bandits in twilight of administration. This was contained in the 20.51 trillion naira 2023 budget proposal presented to the National Assembly by Buhari on Friday. The President Muhammadu Buhari-led government has set aside 1.35 trillion naira to prosecute the ongoing war against terrorists and bandits in the country. This was contained in the 20.51 trillion naira 2023 budget proposal presented to the National Assembly by Buhari on Friday. Findings by Punch on Sunday indicate that out of this 1.35 trillion naira, the Ministry of Defense and the Armed Forces have been allocated over 1.248 trillion naira to fight Boko Haram, bandits and other anti-insurgency wars in the 2023 appropriation bill. Out of this amount, personal expenditure will go up over 1 trillion naira, overhead cost 90.961 billion naira, and capital expenditure 156.294 billion naira. Of the 18 military and defense agencies allocated the total sum, the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force and the Nigerian Navy will get 638.1 billion naira, 174.4 billion naira and 158.7 billion naira, respectively. The three forces got the largest chunk of the record military budget. Out of the Nigerian Army's 638.1 billion naira budget, 581 billion naira is for payment of salaries of personnel, 24.6 billion naira was allocated for overhead and 32.3 billion naira for capital. The Nigerian Air Force, on the other hand, allocated 108.3 billion naira for personnel cost, 15.4 billion naira for overhead and 50.6 billion naira for capital projects. For the Nigerian Navy, 113.7 billion naira will go to personnel cost, 19.7 billion naira to overhead and 25.3 billion naira for capital. The Defense Headquarters, Abuja, has a budget of 84.7 billion naira, out of which 80.086 billion naira is for personnel, 2.1 billion naira for overhead and 2.4 billion naira for capital. Similarly, the sum of 1,096,456,345 naira has been appropriated for the prosecution of Boko Haram and terrorism-related cases in 2023, an analysis of the 2023 appropriation budget revealed. The figure is contained in the breakdown of the 2023 budget of the Ministry of Justice. Described as a new project in the budget, The allocation is to be expended on fresh terrorism and other criminal cases filed in court by the ministry.